Sunny days, sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. I wear glasses 'cause I'm so cool. I can predict the charts. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days, here again. Sunny days. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. Good evening, everyone. 9:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm XRP Future Millionaire here, and this is an important, vital, critical, exclusive post-close update, post-daily close update. As you can see, the total crypto market cap's down about 0.80% to 2.34 trillion. Let's get down to XRP. It's down 0.71%, but the daily close today for XRP was about 86.2. I want to say 86. No, it was 86, roughly 86.1. I know it was somewhere in there, 86.2. I think it was 86.2. So we closed there. So we closed under a pretty important level that we were getting close to. And now we're going to see what happens here because we're going to have to see what happens. It's going to be interesting. As you can see, Bitcoin did not maintain the 50,000. So this is why I came on now. I figured it had been enough time to where we could see what was going to happen. So now we're going to see this 49,000. It's so perfect, the timing. 49,907. We're going to have to see how it reacts right now because if it goes down through here, well, obviously we fell through the 30-minute time frame and that was a fake out to the upside. And now this could, again, guys, like I said before when we were facing a hook scenario, this is a almost prototypical, yes, it could be a left shoulder, but this is almost a prototypical where you could get a hook down, and that could be the inverted. Now, look at, we talked about this before. This could be that inverted part of this side now. So it's so interesting because that's exactly what it looks like it could do. I remember we were talking about the big hook over here at the other parts of these, but let's go on the daily time frame so that we can be like, okay, let's see what's actually going on so we don't freak everybody out. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 4,900 subscribers. I think we're 8 away. I know it's crazy. We're going quickly, very quickly through the 4,000s. It's only been a couple weeks. It feels ridiculous. So also hit the like button if you're new or returning. Well, not new or returning if you're obviously hit the subscribe button, but hit that like button if you're in here. If you're in here, just hit the like button. It really does help out. I do the best I can to keep you guys up to the minute, up to the date. No bullshit, no FUD, no nothing. And I would appreciate it if you just hit that like button. So on the daily time frame, Bitcoin has fallen again below that critical part right here at 49,907. And we can actually move this up a little bit. So it's actually right where it should be. It should be 49 in my opinion. 49. That's fine. 49,993. But you can see that's right on the moving average. I think I had at 49,905. But I wanted it to be accurate. So that's where it needs to be above. So if we go into the 45-minute time frame. Because we just had a big wick and a big sell volume down. So this could be leading us back to the downside here, guys. This could be the start of it. You know, something, or at least a retest here. I'm not saying it's going back to fucking 41,000 right away. I'm just saying we could start getting a retest of some of these other areas. So the first retest I would look for, because now that we've fallen through 49,993, if this doesn't pull back quickly, the next retest would be 47,118. But I expect us at some point to get down there. So, I don't think it's going to take very long. But we also have to be aware, if it were to extend itself here. But I think we could have created a head and shoulders here very sneakily. and in a very small fashion. You know, something like that. But we're going to have to see, because if it holds the 30-minute time frame, which it can still pull back. These are just wicks right now, ladies and gentlemen. So, or not the daily, the 30-minute, the 200-day, because we've fallen through obviously the 30-minute, but we can still pull back, because at the end of the day, this is still a wick in the daily. So we'll see what happens here, but it's definitely reverse courses, and I think we're on a bearish continuation pattern overall. So that's an extended Bitcoin look. You guys are probably like, oh, great, thanks for that bullshit Bitcoin. So this is what I had drawn out. I think we could get up to 89 cents like we had put out there, but I think that down sloping resistance right there in the blue, that blue arrow coming across. So from here to here, you know, coming down, I think that is going to be the resistance. And you can see we still had no volume. That's the alarming thing here. We've had no volume. And in the daily time frame, we're so far under the 200-day. It's up there at 98 cents. It doesn't seem likely like we're going to be able to have enough steam to get past 89 cents. I think a likely scenario would be, even if we don't go down to 57 cents, I think a likely scenario from up here, like we were talking about earlier, I think it would be to come down here at least. You know, you'd have to at least come down here and retest this area just to prove that we're not going to fall through here a third time. So that's what I would be looking at for right now. So that's XRP. 83 cent is support in the mid zone. 89 cent resistance, but I'm looking at that 75 cent bounce if it falls through here, especially if 83 cents can't hold. And we're starting to get close, guys, to an area where it's like, oh shit. And you can see XLM fell down almost 4% right now, and that doesn't mean XRP is going to fall down 4%. If you look at it now, it's about a 3-to-1 ratio. If you go 29 times 3, you know, that's 87. We're at about 87 cents with XRP, so, I mean, XLM's theoretically got to go down just a little bit lower still. So, I think everything's getting ready to slide. I think that was a nice little fake out to the upside, but we're going to see. We're going to see what happens here, because we don't want to miss out on something if it's there. Like I said, I could care less. I'm not selling anything or buying in this zone. So, I think that's what's going to happen when it's all said and done. And we actually exceeded 30 cents. We pulled back quickly, but we came up there. So we're going to see if we can now come back down and work through this zone. Because much like XRP, we've got like this right here where we could say we're using this. Where's that? Because we were up here. And it was 31 cents that we were trying to get up to. So we could just say that 30 cents is squeezing it. So we'll see. We'll keep it there. Because then if it gets over there. So we're being squeezed right now. And we're going to see if it can make any kind of structure. Now all it's got to do is get past that resistance. That downtrending resistance. And if it's got any kind of strength, that should be no problem. Look how small of a zone that is. Like I always say, when you start to get confluency, now it might get sucked into a vortex into there. You might have to come down the downtrending line, or you might just get a quick, right? So that's what we have to watch out for. But we're just looking to get past that downtrending blue line. So right now we've got 31.6 was top resistance, but we've got 3009 as the resistance, and then we've got 255 as support. We've got like 27.2 in between, but I'm not concerned about that, because if we fall through, it's going to be a quick fall through. That's where these are at right now. We're right at the fringes of a flash drop, but not quite at that point yet to where it would sound the alarms for me. Right now the bells are going off, but they haven't exactly hit, you know. But this seems like a fake out. We didn't come above any of these levels. So I think everything's valid. I really do. I think it's all valid. I think we just got to be patient, and we're going to see if we can buy more. If not, we'll just be patient, and we'll make profits, because we're already in it. That's a fucking great price. So, you know, fake out could have been up to here like we said, but I think it's coming down here at the end of this. So right now with DGB, we've got 4328 as resistance, 3174 as support down low, but 3936 is an overwhelming support in this area. So 3936 is the support we're on right now. 4326 overhead resistance. Yeah, and that's what I mean. We're right there on all of these. This is like that mid support zone on a lot of these. And for Bitcoin, when you're looking at this, the thing you need to realize is by falling through like that, if we don't just pull back up, let's go into the 1 minute. This is where the 1 minute is very important. That 49,993 is such an incredibly important zone. Did we just come down here now? Are we going to use this as resistance? If we do, we could, in a very quick motion, come back down to this 47,000. So we need to be aware, because if that's the case, that means XRP might be coming down to 75 cents in the next couple hours. And then we'll have a date to see what happens. But look how the volume's going down. And every time frame, the volume comes down, except when we sell. So this isn't good. Just pay attention, be alert, and let's pay attention here, because if it does come down, we're going to be ready. Make sure you're stacking money, and if it goes up, you're going to be happy because you are buying an asset you like. But if it goes down, you should be even happier because it's an asset you like and you want to buy more. XRP Future Millionaire, consider joining Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. I love XRP. I'm passionate about XRP, and I'm going to tell you how to properly trade XRP, because you shouldn't be selling it, especially when we got these bargains and finally got back in at these prices that we had. There's no reason to sell it. So if you're selling it, that's on your conscience, because I wouldn't advise selling it under $1, especially when you're getting it under 60 cents or under 70 cents. So what I'm saying is let's build this together. But join Tom's Army, $9.99 a month. Help support me keeping this free content. I love doing it free because I think everybody, no matter the size of the wallet, should be able to trade this market. And I'm not going to charge you for trading alerts and all that bullshit. Nor am I going to give you trading alerts or pass the time filling my doofit, my dingles with links and trading alerts. I'm not going to do it. So help support the cause. Join Tom's Army. You get the Telegram where there's 102 people. You also get the emoji badges for next to your name on YouTube. And you also get the exclusive content when I put it out on YouTube. So before we leave, for XRP real quick, you've got resistance at 89 cents. We've got a mid support here at 83 cents. Low support at 75 cents. XLM, we've got 30 cents is upper resistance. 29.1 is support. And if we fall through here, we got a lower mid support at 25.5 before 22. DGB support, we're right on it at 3936. We've got resistance at 4328. If we fall through 3936, we go down to 3174 roughly. XDC, we've got 793 resistance, 7206 support, but we've got this mid resistance support that's very critical, but we don't really care about it in the 15. Up here, we kind of do 7.7 in the 30 minute. So, you can modify this. Now that we've seen more of this, these are levels that I drew out before this map was doing this. So right now, I'd say 7.7 would be your resistance support that you have to get over, because you got to be over in the 30-minute time frame. 7.13 would be the bottom of this little bear pennant that it looks like it's forming in the 30-minute. So you don't want to fall below that. Otherwise, you're going to come down to 6.7. And then probably now that it's forming this bear pennant, because again, it didn't have the bear pennant form when I put that number down there. Look how long that's stretched out. I don't think 6.7 is going to hold. I think this would have to come down farther. Because this is going to be a continuation of the downside. Make no mistake about it. Because that 6.7 is a great spot that you would think it would go. That's such a big... I would say 6.7, okay, until it breaks 6.7. But if it breaks 6.7, we're going to have a problem, because we might be coming down to like this 5.8, 5.7 mark. I hate... We'll put it at 5.9, but I'm being dead serious. That's going to be a big continuation. Just looking at it. Look at that. That's a bear pennant. So we're going to have to face the facts. And you can see it's getting... Now you could have a bounce up for a fake out and then... So if it does it from up here, then you could end up at 6.7. So that makes sense. Because if you came to retest at 8.4, then that would make sense. Kind of like what XRP did today without going to 98, which would be like going to 9 cents here. Came up to like 38.2 or 36.8 or whatever the fuck you guys do with the fib retracement. That's basically what XRP did. It came up to like the 38.2, which is completely common. So that's what I'm seeing. Hit that like button. Because I love what I do, and I love each and every one of you. So why not? Why not hit that motherfucking like button? I know you can feel it. I can feel it.